She went up there.
Father, you can just look at me, pretend the camera's not there. Could you say and spell your name first so we have it on tape?
It's Bachman, B-A-C-H-M-A-N.
It's Father Michael.
Michael, yeah.
So tell us what happened. Were you here during the
No,
storm?
no, I was out. I went out to dinner on Saturday night, and I got back. I left about 6, and I got back around 9. The lights had just gone off, and the guy that dropped me off went to move the car out the front driveway, and the thing was right across the driveway, you know. So.
So wait, you drove in?
Drove in the back way. There's 2 ways to come in here.
Okay, okay.
And he usually leaves that way, but he couldn't, so I had to back all and go out the other way. So we didn't move the things until I wasn't going to move it, as a matter of fact, because I thought the insurance company had to see it first, and we took pictures. And so once we got the pictures, we took and got it out of the way. But
What did you think when you saw it?
Oh, you know, we've been fixing things. I've been here for 5 years, and we've been fixing things and repairing and updating the parish. And it seems like we take 1 step forward and 2 back. But it's, you know, everything. The church is old. The church is old, and we've had new roof work done on it, and we've had it's all been redecorated because of the 100th anniversary, which was in 2007.
Oh.
So we celebrated 100, now we're 103 years old. So it's a building that's old, and it has to be maintained, so we're trying.
It's a well-known, it's a landmark in town.
It is, actually. The old, I guess during World War II, this church was on maps as like a landmark for aviators as they came through and were able to, know where they were in flying. And, it was basically was a Hungarian parish when it started, and now it's really a neighborhood parish. And
I was wondering who Ladislaus. I hadn't heard of.
Ladislaus is
I keep thinking Stanislaus was Polish.
Right. He was a king of Hungary. There's actually 2 Ladislauses. One was a Hungarian king, and the other was a Polish monk. And there's not very many Ladislaus churches. Because everybody does exactly that. Stanislaus? I said, no. How do you spell it? I
Right.
do it. So.
How big is the steeple? Do you know how long it is?
Oh,
or?
gee, I don't.
Okay.
There's 4. Actually, there are 4 churches done by the same architect. This church, Church of the Assumption in Westport. St. Cyril's in Bridgeport, and St. James in Stratford. I think Jackson was the name of the architect, and he did all 4. So they're pretty similar in architecture.
What was I going to say? Did you think the storm was that bad on Saturday?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, during the 4 o'clock Mass, I was really worried during the 4 o'clock Mass. I mean, I've never even thought about that falling, But the winds were really bad, and after Mass, I thought, what a blessing that we didn't come out of Mass and have somebody get hit or something like that. Really.
You think it's a sign from God?
No, I hope not.
Do you need a white balance?
No.
You good? All right. When did you first lose power?
About 5 o'clock 2 days ago.
Saturday. Okay, so it's been a long 2 days.
Yes.
Tell me, how are you coping?
We're coping okay, but the house is cold. We've borrowed some, asked our neighbor for some firewood, and it's very nice. He gave us some firewood, but that doesn't keep much of the house very warm. We're worried about our food spoiling. We've been drinking cold coffee. And my husband went to the New Canaan Library yesterday, took some of our cell phones and things, plugged them in, worked on his computer there, and then went to Barnes & Noble last night when the library, closed. So, but I've been staying here basically. And we have some cats who were nervous about, letting out with all this huge tree went over and brought the lines down, and our neighbor was worried that the tree was going to go into her house. So yesterday we were all out here, and we had crews that wanted to come help, but they said they couldn't help until CL&P got here, and CL&P never got here. So, but they have restored the telephone pole this morning, which is great, and they have taken this huge tree, which was partly across the road. They've taken that out, which is wonderful. But we still need CL&P, and we need Cablevision. Still don't have any power and any warm water, or so. Anyway, but it could be so much worse. Somebody could have been hurt. Our cats could have been killed.
Off to the next place, I guess?
Yeah.